It's Fantasy Report time. Got Fabs and Rank here to help us debate an important question for fantasy fans heading into this upcoming season. Odell Beckham Jr., what an amazing season in 2014. Where do you draft him in 2015?
I can't take him in the first round. I'll go second round because my draft strategy basically utilizes a running back in round 1, a wide receiver in round 2. Here's what worries me about OBJ. He's an otherworldly talent. There's no question about that. But he averaged 17 fantasy points a game. If you look at the other guys in the top 5 last year, you're looking at someone like Antonio Brown, averaged 15.7. Jordy Nelson, 4.4. Demaryius Thomas, 14.4, excuse me. I don't believe that OBJ is going to have 17 fantasy points a game on average, again, over a full 16-game season. Give him to me in the second round. First round, no thank you.
I love the argument. He scored too many points. I'm not taking him. I don't want him on my team.
Because he can't do it again.
Who says he can't? Listen, you look at that offense, it's getting better. That was Eli's first year in that offense. Now he's going to have a time to really work through it. A full offseason working with Odell Beckham Jr., who missed a lot of training camp, too. And so I'm going to take him in the first round. But at the end of the first round, because I would like a guy like, you have Eddie Lacy, Adrian Peterson. You have like 5 surefire guys at the top of your fantasy draft. And after that, the running backs get a little sketchy. I know we've talked about DeMarco Murray and LaShawn McCoy. All those guys scare me to where I would rather take Odell Beckham Jr. because, A, it's fun, and B, he scores a lot of points, and 3, I just like him. So I'm going to take him.
3 pretty good reasons.
Right? And so I will look at a guy like C.J. Anderson, who will end up stumbling into the second round, maybe Jeremy Hill. Take my running back there. I like to go running back early, and I want to make sure I load up at the position. But that second half of the first round, I've been looking at it in all the mock drafts, and I'm like, you know what? I can do this. I could do Odell Beckham Jr. and still make it work.
You bring up a good point, though, because at the end of the day, when you've crunched all the numbers, you've looked at all the data, you've looked at the matchups as well, and you've got a few guys that are hovering and that you can't decide between. Pick the guy that you want to watch week in, week out. Watch the human highlight reel.
You have to make fantasy football fun.
Yeah.
I think a big part of this, too, with OBJ is what's Victor Cruz going to come back like? If he does come back, are the targets going to diminish in that offense for him this season? We'll see. But I think Adam and I both agree he is a top 15 pick, top 20 pick. Easy.
All right. You can pick him up in the first round or second round, really. Just pick him up.
We're splitting hairs at this point.
Sign up at NFL.com/fantasy.